Well, here we are again, another wrecked house, another brand new week. So I know I'm not the only one that says I'm never going to let it get this bad, and then I do. So let's go ahead and just get super motivated, get this house reset for the new week. I've got cleaning, organizing, and decluttering in today's video. So get your boots on, let's get to working and get these houses reset for the new week. I'm so glad you're here. Let's go ahead and get started. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hello sunshine, and welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new, my name is Jessie and I like to post inspiring homemaking on my channel. And every time I start to film, my dog clickety clacks, so we have to ignore that. Today I'm going to be resetting my house because this week has just been insane, but I mean, let's be honest. Is any week never not insane? I mean, nothing's normal anymore. It's just crazy all the time. So we just roll with it. I've got Dory Reef Cam turned on the TV because it I don't know, making me want to get up, clean my house, and I'm going to show you everything that I need to do. So if you need to clean your house too, then I hope that this motivates you. I've got to do the living room, the kitchen has dishes, I've got laundry to catch up on, my bedroom is a mess, kids' bedroom's a mess. It's just a lot. So this might be a longer video, fingers crossed, because y'all like those. But I hope you're all doing well, and again, thanks for being here, and let's go ahead and get started with today's video. So here in the living room, I need to straighten up this entryway. Still have those shoes in that bin, so I need to figure out something else for that. We do have this shelf here, so I might just put them all on that shelf. I don't know yet. Just a general tidy of the living room. It's not that bad at all. And then in the kitchen, this is where I have to do most of the work. As you can see, it gets out of hand so fast. You know what that means. It means it's time to declutter a lot more stuff. I've been working on laundry, so I've gotten some already folded and then, separated piles. No, I have not started the new laundry system yet. Thank you for asking. That will be soon. But yeah, I need to do a whole declutter up in here too. The bathroom has a lot of clothes that need to be washed. My son's room has bedding stacked up. I basically need to come in here and sweep them up the floors and figure out the clothing situation, because that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. In the comments, how do your kids store their clothes? I've tried everything, and this is just how it always ends up. Literal dresser. Throw them on the top, and there is Rip. I think I'm gonna get started with the laundry and then move on to the dishes, because once I get the dishes, I feel like my life is together a little bit. Or maybe I'll do the laundry first, then tackle the living room and get that knocked out. So when Justin gets home, it looks like I've done more than just laundry and started dishes. You know what I'm saying? Because the living room's not that bad. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, so here I go to the laundry. Got it? Hashtag mom wife. As soon as I get going on something, one of the children comes up and tells me that they're hungry. So now I've got to take a little bit of a break and fix them something to eat. And I decided to just throw some fish sticks and french fries in the oven. And yeah, so I've got about 25 minutes till those are done. So let's see how much I can get done within those 25 minutes. Well, my dingbat self forgot to hit record. But in about 10 seconds, I got the living room straightened up. I swear, I hate when I forget to hit record. I feel like I don't even know the word to describe it. But anyway, this is the Reef Cam I was telling you about. It's on Disney Plus. It's just Dory's Reef Cam. It's so calming. I just love it. Look at that. I don't have a fish tank. I kind of want one, but that would just be more work, so not yet. And Justin doesn't want a fish tank, and I can't figure out why. But then I remember when I would go to his house when we were dating, they had dogs, but they didn't have fish. Maybe they weren't a fish family. I don't know. I've always loved fish. My mom has a fish tank. I'm kind of jealous. So until then, I have Dory. Of course, every time I show you, everything disappears. I think it's playing peekaboo with you. Okay, back to cleaning. Y'all ignore my wardrobe malfunction. I had the back of my shirt tied up in that ponytail holder so that it was like that cute little knot, but it fell out, so now I have like a little tail. So just ignore that. Or don't. I don't really care. But I really need to declutter all of these shoes, and I just have not made the time to do it yet maybe that's something that I can get the kids to help me with so they can tell me which ones they want and whatnot. So until then, I'm just going to stack them here on the shelf and call it good. I also want to hang a hook in my bedroom to hang my purses on, and then just the one that I'm using at the time hang out here on this hook, because this just looks really cluttered and I feel like I could just breathe better if there wasn't so much stuff out here. Moving on to the kitchen, we are finally going to tackle these dishes. So if you have a sink full of dishes, pause me real quick, or whatever you need to do, bring me in the kitchen with you and let's get our dishes done together. I know everything is a lot more fun with a little buddy. Usually I like to watch a YouTube video, but I can't do that while I'm filming for you guys. So that's why a lot of times I don't film dishes, because I really need something else to do while I'm doing them, or I'm bored out of my mind. This day I decided it's a good time to pray, so I prayed for my family. I prayed that the weather would stay really pretty. Right now it's not been really hot at all. We've actually had like a cold front come through, which has not been great for the migraines, but for the temperature regulation it's been quite wonderful. I've prayed over the safety of our home, the wellness of everybody, that everybody just stays healthy. We do have some things going on like everybody else does, but it never hurts to just pray for some extra protection in these times. So here's your daily reminder to go pray over your home if you haven't yet, and just ask the Lord's protection and peace to come over it, and I promise you He will give you that. But if you've got any prayer requests that you would like us to pray for you, please leave that in the comment below, or you can always private message me if you don't want to put it out for the world to see. I completely understand that. Something you may not know about me, because I can't remember or not if I've ever shared it with y'all, but as much as I talk about Jesus on my channel and point you to do Bible study and all of that, I haven't really been attending church in a couple of years. But it's not because I don't want to go. It's mainly because of health reasons, and the lights just make me really dizzy. It's just a bad time. So I have been watching it online, and as you know, I have my own private time. And I mean, that's what really matters, is your relationship with Jesus, not that you just go to church. I mean, it's important to go to church. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying your relationship is what matters the most. But anyway, we actually went to church yesterday, and when I tell you that I just wanted to lay in the bed because I went to bed with a headache, I woke up with a headache, and I was like, I just really don't feel like going. And like all these things in my head were like, you don't have to go today, just go next week. It's okay if you miss today, blah, blah, blah. And that's when I knew, okay, this is an attack from the enemy. I definitely need to make myself get up and go to church. So I was like, Lord, you got to give me strength, because I don't want to do this. You've got to give me the desire to go, give me the energy to get up, get rid of this headache, or at least help me through it. So I'm telling y'all, the morning went so smoothly. It was a literal miracle. The boys weren't fighting. They all got dressed without fighting. Justin was in a great mood. I didn't have to rush around at all. The timing was perfect. We left in time to get there. I had my breakfast. We got a seat that I'd like to sit in, which is at the back, but I mean, eventually I'll move closer to the front, but for now I like the back. And then it was a wonderful service. I'm so glad that we went. Our regular pastor wasn't there, so the youth pastor filled in, and he had a wonderful sermon, and I wanted to share a little bit about that with you guys. And I can absolutely see why God wanted me to be at the church on Sunday. It was about encouragement. And he basically shared different ways that we as Christians can encourage one another. So he gave examples of something as simple as sharing scriptures with others. Like in the morning, you can just type out a scripture and send it to your friend to encourage them. And then the second one was prayer. Actually, I think prayer was the first one, but I got it a little out of order. But prayer is most important, because that shows you really care about somebody. When you pray for them, you lift them up before the Lord. After that, he mentioned sharing words of affirmation. Those are kind and honest and uplift the spirit. And if you've heard about the love languages, that's one of those, as well as the next one of acts of service. Helping with practical needs really shows that you care about somebody, and it really does encourage them, when their needs are met. And then something that really struck me was being present. That if somebody is upset instead of coming in and trying to like fix their problem or whatever, sometimes they might just want you to sit with them and just be present and just exist. And I relate so much to that, because sometimes when I have an issue and I'll go to a friend, sometimes I just want them to listen to me vent and just say it's going to be okay. I don't need them to fix it or anything, because personally I probably know how to fix it. And this isn't too terribly often this happens, but most of the time I just want them to be there and, know that somebody sees me. And I don't know if you can relate to that. But the next one is celebrating spiritual milestones, such as, answered prayers, praise reports, baptisms. Anything exciting that happens in your spiritual life is a celebration, so celebrate it. And the last one he mentioned was accountability, and that's encourage each other to stay faithful in your walk with Christ. And I have a couple of friends that I do that with, and they are such a blessing in my life. But I forgot to mention the title of the sermon was The Ultimate Goal, Glorifying God with Encouragement. And we get our source of endurance and encouragement from God. Like if we don't spend time with him and do our Bible study and our priority time, quiet time, whatever you want to call it, then we're not going to have it in us to overflow onto others and to show them encouragement. That's why I really emphasize your relationship with Jesus is so important, because he's our source for the strength and endurance that we need to get through this life. So anyway, that is everything I wanted to share with you about Sunday, as well as I am exuberantly excited because this week is Mother's Day, and our church is doing a baby dedication and a baptism service. And my two youngest, as you know, I shared in past videos that they each got saved a couple of months apart, and they have chosen to be baptized this Sunday. So I am so over the moon excited for that. That's like the best Mother's Day present I could ever ask for. I'm just really excited about it. So what are you guys' plans for Mother's Day? And I still don't know what I'm going to get my mama yet, but probably something handmade, because your girl is broke as a joke right now. That's okay. She's really understanding. She and my sister and I usually like to go to a movie together, but I don't know if we're going to get to do that this year. We'll just have to take a rain check on that. But again, sometimes just being present is all that you need. So I might just go and have a little gab session, and that'll fill my cup, and I know it fills theirs too. So we'll just see how it goes. But let me know what your plans are, or if you've made any like DIY Mother's Day gifts. I love hearing about those. Well, couldn't help myself. I decided to go through this dresser while I put these clothes away and go ahead and try to find any that were too little or that the boys just don't wear, because if they're not wearing it, why keep it? It's just a waste of space, and somebody out there needs it. So I'm going to go through their clothes and declutter these. The laundry room is full of clothing, so I'm tempted to just be like, you know what, our dressers are stocked, they have enough clothes, so everything in the laundry room, I should just bag it up and donate it. But I'm probably not that brave. I mean, there's probably something in there that I need to keep, so I'm not going to do it, I promise, but I thought about it. I tell you what, though, summer is very quickly approaching. The kids only have about 2.5 weeks left of school, and most of that's just state testing. Not that that matters. I don't know why I said that. But I'm really excited for school to be out and over with, and I really can decrease the amount of clothes that they have in here, because it's going to be super hot all summer. I can already tell it's going to be a hot one, so I can just give them like 5 shorts, a little bit of underwear, thing of pajamas, some short sleeve shirts. Say that 10 times fast, and then call it good. And that will really cut down on the laundry. And then when it's time for school to start back up again, then I can get their clothes out for the colder time. Goodness gracious, I'm already thinking about pumpkins. Stop me. Okay, I'm going off on a spiral. It just really feels like time is flying by so fast, and I can't catch up with it. Like, I'm already thinking about pumpkins, y'all, and it's not even the middle of May yet. I'm crazy. Do y'all do that too? I know there's some people on here. I had one girl comment on one of my Christmas decorating videos that she loved my gingerbread kitchen. So, hey, if you're watching, that she's watching Christmas decorating videos like a month ago. And I love that. usually around June and July is when I get the Christmas bug to start looking at Christmas decorations, because I'm stuck inside because it's so hot and Christmas makes me happy. So, are you like that too, or do you wait until the actual time for the holiday before you even think about looking at that stuff? Also, it's very motivating for me when, like, in this video, I'm watching Dory's Reef Cam. That's super motivating. Oh, here's my declutter pile, by the way. Super pumped to get that out of the house. But anyway, just different kind of things motivate me. Watching videos of clean houses, watching videos of super dirty houses. Dory's Reef Cam is a new one, which is really strange, and I'm not sure of the connection. But here lately, I'm all about the ocean stuff, which is crazy because I've honestly never been to the ocean. Like, we went to Dolphin Island, but I personally only went on the beach. I didn't touch the water. I'm kind of scared something's going to jump out and kill me, or the jellyfish is going to sting me. I don't understand it, but I'm so getting off on a tangent. I'm putting these clothes away in a bag to take to a local pregnancy crisis center we have in town. I like to donate the clothes to them. And I need to go through all of this stuff and get it all sorted out. So this is all blankets that I'm just going to throw in the hallway and not even think about it until the end of the video when I tackle the hallway. To be honest, this room looks a lot worse than it actually is. It's just really, really tiny. I don't know if you've actually seen how big this room is. The camera is kind of misleading. It looks a lot bigger on that than it is in real life. But it's just my youngest son's bedroom now. And a couple of videos back, I actually came in and did a huge switcheroo, declutter, organize with me. So if you want to watch that, it's a couple of videos back. If I can remember, I will link it in the description box below. But he really loves his room now. And after I finished cleaning it, he gave me a huge hug and said, "Mom, thank you so much. I could not have done this without you." Which sounds like I'm making it up, but I promise I'm not. This child, sometimes he blows me away with how he speaks. If there's one thing I would change, it's that this bed would not have underneath storage, because so much stuff just gets crammed under here. You never know what you're going to find. Luckily, since it hasn't been that long since I've cleaned out from under it, it's just some random trash and like some artwork he said that he didn't want anymore. So we're just going to get that all swept up and cleaned and put away. Oh, I also forgot to tell you before I came in the bedroom, the fish sticks ended just about as I got done with the dishes, so that all worked out perfectly with the timing. That is something that is a staple in our household. Fish sticks, ketchups, and crinkle fries. I said ketchups. Good grief. Ketchup. I always know if my middle son and the youngest won't eat what I've cooked, they have fish sticks and fries they can eat, and that makes me feel good as a mom to know that there's always something that they can. I know some people say that their kids have to eat whatever they put on their plate or they can starve, but excuse me, if you didn't know, we're a neurodivergent household and there's a lot of sensory issues and things like that. So I just wouldn't feel comfortable with that approach. I'm not judging anybody's parenting. It's just what we do here, because I myself have sensory issues. Like, I still do not like using metal silverware, but it's gotten a lot better since I started going to the chiropractor. He really helped me with that. But I'm starting to notice it's beginning to bother me a lot again, so I really hope I get to go again soon. But that costs a lot of money, and that's just not something that's in the budget right now. But anyway, what's something that you keep in your kitchen as a staple for your kids to eat? Or like, what is your favorite thing to have on hand when you don't know what to cook? I have a pretty limited diet, as you know, so I always have raw chicken to cook. I either boil it or bake it, and Tostitos chips and some carrots. But I know y'all probably have more colorful diet, so I would love to know. Just let me live vicariously through you in the comments. What's something that you love to cook when you just don't know what to do on a busy weeknight? I had a friend recently ask me what I do to keep up with my daily household chores, and y'all, you're not going to believe this. I've always wanted to be that paper planner girly where I have a cute planner and I'm always highlighting in it and writing down everything. But it turns out I'm more of a digital gal. Like, I don't have a digital planner, but there's this app, it's free, called Finch, Finch. I'll put a little picture of what it looks like up here if you want to check it out. It has changed my life, no joke. You go in there and you can make a customized like task list of things you want to do, and as you check off the task, they award you with rainbow stones, and then you use those rainbow stones and you can buy stuff in a shop. And your little avatar is a birb, B-I-R-B, as in bird. Well, that's confusing. Anyway, and the little bird goes off on adventures every day. Like right now, mine's gone to Egypt, and at random parts of the day, she'll come back and she'll say, "Oh, did you know that the Nile is the longest river," or something like that? And then you could say, "No, I didn't know," or "You should go swimming in it." And then you'll get points for reflection or something like that. Anyway, it is so much fun earning rainbow stones, going to the shop and buying clothes for the burb. I named mine Strawberry. So I buy clothes for her, furniture for my little house. It is just so much fun. I think I've done it for 60 days straight, and I can't even keep up with a paper planner for 3 days straight. So maybe it's an ADHD thing, I don't know. But if you have trouble keeping up with writing things in a planner all the time to, like, just for your task list, I highly recommend the Finch app. Again, it's free, and let me know if you end up trying it, because I absolutely love it. My friend Ashley on here actually told me about it, and then I told my mom and my dad and my sister about it, and they all downloaded it, and we get to send each other encouragement throughout the day with it. It's so much fun. Like, I cannot believe how much this little app has changed my life, but I can't wait to get up in the morning and make my bed to check it off and earn rainbow stones, and then go buy my little burb a shirt. It's hilarious. But let me know, are you a paper planner girly, or do you like digital plan, or do you have another app that you use to keep track of all of your household chores? I would love to know. And just FYI, I am not sponsored by Finch in any way. I just really wanted to share that with y'all because it has helped me out so much. And I know several of you struggle with anxiety and things like that, as I do, and I just thought I would offer y'all another resource that doesn't cost anything to maybe make your life a little bit better. So yeah, definitely let me know if you try it or if you have any questions about it, because I would not mind to answer those. But I'm going to finish up here in the little kiddo's room. I need to make his bed now, and thankfully I have a clean sheet to put on it, so I don't have to worry about, leaving y'all in the video hanging with just an empty mattress. So I'm going to get that switched over, and then I'll just have to do the floor, and it'll be finished in here. And I know somebody's thinking, I can't believe you let your kid's room get that bad and you don't make him clean it up. He does keep it pretty tidy for the most part. He's not the only one that comes in here and does things. But when it gets to a certain point, as mamas, you got to go in there and just do a little reset. And I don't mind doing it. Like I said before, resetting things is very therapeutic for me, and he feels very loved when I do it. So anything I can do to show my kids love, I'm gonna do, because it's a tough world out there, and they need to know that you're in their corner. I just want to say a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart if you are still watching this video. I'm so thankful for you and for your continued support. Or if you're new here, thank you so much for staying this long just to see what I'm all about and what this channel does. It just means so much to me that y'all care enough to continue to support me and my family. As you know, we are a single low-income family, so every watch helps contribute to any money that I make off of YouTube, and I just really appreciate it. Y'all have come in clutch so many times and helped with groceries or paying one of my medical bills, and I really just can't express my gratitude enough. So again, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so much. Now I just need to finish up in here with vacuuming and mopping, so I'm going to use my vac mop to do that. And unfortunately, when I turned it on, it started making this really weird noise, so I had Justin look at it. And y'all, I had sucked up a screw, and it was making this really strange noise. So he got that out for me, and then everything was peachy keen jelly bean. And I am so sorry about the lighting in here. I know that window is really bright. I didn't realize it when I was filming it. In person, it doesn't seem that bright. But we keep the lights off during the day, to save on electricity, because the power bill is misbehaving. Okay, really quick. Anybody in here watch The Righteous Gemstones? Show of hands. It's my guilty pleasure. I love that show so much. Disclaimer, it is not kid friendly at all, so definitely don't be like, oh, let's watch this show, it looks wholesome. No, don't do that. Do not do that. But also don't come complaining to me when you can't get the song Misbehaving out of your head, because it's been stuck in mind ever since I saw the video on TikTok, and I thought that the show was going to be about like a 90s religious family and be like a, 19 Kids and Counting Part 2, but it is definitely not. Definitely not. So let me know if you watch that in the comments below. Today's the last episode, and they're going to end the series, which I'm kind of sad about. But As far as like morals and values, it's probably the worst show that I watch. Because it's got some cussing in it and a few other things, but the message of it is actually on point. So, I mean, I'm not gonna recommend it. It's not something that I usually would, but when you need a really good laugh, I mean, my husband and I sit there and we are crying, laughing, rolling in tears. It is just hilarious. But if the Lord told me not to watch it, I absolutely would not watch it. But as of right now, I don't have any conviction with it, so I'm going to watch it. Anyway, I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's video and maybe got some inspiration and motivation to get up and tackle the chaos that is in your house. And maybe you got a little bit of laughter and encouragement. Maybe you got a new show to watch. I don't know what you got from today's video, but I just hope that you enjoyed it. And I thank you so much for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed week. I'm going to finish up here in the hallway, just sweeping some things up, and I'm going to be laundering all of that bedding right there. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for being here. I love you. And until I see you, be grateful, give grace, and God bless.